Look what I've been working on for the last couple of days, guys. I got my multi-tools in here. I got my good knives in here. I got my beater knives in here. Pens in here. This thing is so cool.
You are such a nerd.
Whatever, man. This thing is tight.
Yeah, okay.
So you guys might remember a couple of months ago, I reviewed the Air Capsule backpack, and I was super impressed by that bag because of the build quality and the materials that the Air used. Fast forward a couple of months, we're sitting here with the Air Tech Pack 2. Now, they had this pack, it came out a couple of years ago, the Air Tech Pack 1, and I was like, that pack is kind of small. I look at the specs and I'm like 18 liters, 18.5 liters. That's not enough space for my tech needs. But when the second one came out, I was even more apprehensive about it because it's 17 liters. This pack right here is 17 liters. But since I've got it in my hands and I'm able to test this pack out, it takes all of my tech and it has a place for it. This is a super expandable pack. It has pockets for days. We're gonna run through it from the bottom to the top. Let's talk about the dimensions of the pack. It's 18 inches high, it's 12 inches wide, and it's got a depth of 7 inches. Now that 7 inches of depth gives you a lot of space inside the bag. It's actually a 3-panel style backpack. You got 1 panel for your laptop, 1 panel for your larger tech items, then you have an admin panel as well. Super, super well organized. Now on the front, it does have this Eddie Murphy raw kind of feeling, this polyurethane coated nylon right here in the front.
I have some ice cream. I have some ice cream. I have some ice cream. And I'm gonna eat it all. I'm gonna eat it all.
To be honest with you, Air, I would rather see you use what you use around on the side of the bag, the 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon. Use that on the whole bag. That's the only point. This kind of draws me away from this pack is this material in the front. It's a little bit too, I don't know. It's just it's not attractive to me. I like the rugged, just black plain material. But I'm not gonna let this front cover stop me from taking a good look and an honest look at this bag. So let's walk through it from the bottom to the top, all right? So down here at the bottom, you get a little bit of branding. It says Air. That's really the only branding on this backpack is right here on the side. Like I said before in the intro, like what I was just talking about a couple of minutes ago, there is this polyurethane coated material in the front. Now, what this pocket does, it does allow for extendability. So you can see the stitches on the side. So you could put a larger item in this front pocket. Let's move around to the side and take a look at these sides of the bag. Right here you have a large water bottle pocket, and it's like one of those ones that hides away. There's a little spandex back here, some elastic spandex, some elastic back here. So you can slip in a water bottle. This is the 27-ounce Camelback chute. That slips in there with no problem. I actually slipped in a 40-ounce flask in this pocket. So all your size water bottles, as long as they're not too huge, should fit in that pocket. On the other side of the bag, you got a pocket and a grab handle. I like this grab handle on this bag. So stands up like that. It's wide enough for my big hands. Definitely like that. Padded up really well. Some nice nylon. And then you also have a pocket on this side, which is big enough for like your IDs, your AirPods, or something like that. In here, I slipped in a little Anchor battery, little portable battery. So you can kind of see the size of that. The main zippers of the bag, they're Aqua YKK zippers. So that's gonna keep your tech safe from the rain. So I definitely like that. Let's dive into the front pocket of this bag right here. So it zips down probably 3/4 of an opening, and then you can kind of pull it down. In here right in the front, I got my Sony XM3s. Check the links in the description. If you see something you want to check out in my bag, definitely check those out. And we start off with some great organization in this bag. And I like the materials just entirely on this bag. The interior lining feels really good. It's got a nice solid fabric feeling to it. Definitely feels like it's gonna last a long time. You got a lot of different pockets right here. So you got a zippered pouch right here at the top, and you can see this little key keeper. I wish they would make these a little bit longer. YKK zips in the interior. So that's a nice little place to stick, some flatter items. So that's right there on the top. And then you got multiple pockets, a lot of different organizational spots. Right here, I got a little Word notebook I slipped in. G2 Pilot pen, Sharpie. This is my little ID wallet, little Maxpedition Slim wallet. That's a little expandable pouch. Then I also have a old iPhone. That's like my work phone. There's a pocket there. There's two pockets down here as well. And here I slipped in a Toshiba. This is a hard drive where I can store all my YouTube stuff. It's like 1 terabyte. Very small, and you can also stick like cords. This is like a longer USB-C type cord that I stuck in here. But you see that this pocket has some expandability, so even something like this, a larger headphone case can slip in there. Now you do get a little imprint right here when you slip in a larger item, but I do like that they give you some dimension in this front pocket so you can use it. Now, when you move back on the bag, the next zipper you get to is a quick access pocket right here. Another YKK zipper, Aqua Guard zipper. Unzip it, and it's large. So I was able to slip in my Note 10 in that pocket. So you can see that, even a larger size cell phone will definitely fit in there. Definitely like that. And what else I stuck in there? Some chapstick and some Nivea hand cream. But this pocket right here is like, I don't know, it's not fleece. It's just a soft material on the inside. So if you want to slip like glasses or any other type of electronics, you can stick it in that pocket. Now moving back to the second section, we got 3 sections in this bag, right? Moving back to the second section, we're meted by some larger YKK Aqua Guard zippers. These were like number 8 size zippers. They're almost a number 10. I just love their zippers. They're like murdered out black. Definitely look good. They feel like they're gonna last forever. Super solid. And you unzip this, and you got, this kind of pulls down. Same kind of opening. I wish this was a clamshell too. That would have taken this bag to another level. I know they would have had to figure out what they did with the side pockets and the water bottle pockets, but if this was a clamshell, that would have been dope. So in here I have my Peak Designs tech pouch, and in here you got a couple of slip pockets. You got 3 slip pockets. This back one right here is more like a documents sleeve or whatever. So I just put my document protector right there. Like if I go to a meeting, somebody hands me a piece of paper, I don't want it to get crumpled up, so I'll stick it in that document protector. And then you got another slip pocket right here where I was stuck in a wireless Bluetooth mouse. Just a simple mouse. This is by Dell. And then down here at the bottom, this bottom little pocket, I stuck in a little, card reader for my laptop to sign in for work. But you got enough space in here. If you didn't want to use this pocket for tech, you definitely could use this pocket to slip in some clothes items if you were traveling. And then on the lid of this pocket right here, you do have that quick access pocket that's on the top. That's where the pocket actually lives. So that's pretty cool. So before we get into the laptop compartment in this pack, let's flip around to the back and check out the shoulder straps and the grab handle and all of that stuff. I think Air does an excellent job with their back panels, with the shoulder straps, and just the simplicity of it, but it actually works really well. The grab handle up here is like some seatbelt nylon, webbing. It's padded and it feels really good. I mean, it's a simple design, but it works well with the materials that they chose to use. Then as you move down, you have these wider shoulder straps, which you'll probably need for putting all your tech in. So like if you're going to carry your laptop, maybe 2 laptops, a tablet, all of that stuff fits in this bag, and it's gonna, it's gonna have some weight to it. So you need these wider shoulder straps to support that weight. So this made out of that 1680 ballistic nylon. You do have a loop right here if you want to clip something in, and then you have a sternum strap, which is on a slider system, but it's actually decent. It's got some decent stick to it, so once you adjust it, it's going to stay in place for you. I actually like that a lot. But these shoulder straps are really hard to beat on this these air backpacks. I like them. And then the back panel, simple design, but it works well. You got 2 cushion sections right here with some mesh, so the mesh feels really good density, feels like the same kind of density in the shoulder straps. I mean, it just feels good on your back. It works well, gives you a lot of airflow, large channel up the middle. And you might be noticing this strap right here, that's your luggage pass through. So if you want to slide this on to your carry-on, you definitely can. Now you're carrying 2 pieces of luggage at once, so that's pretty slick. I like that they added that in. They're thinking about the business person. So like I promised, let's get into this last section of the bag. Now with this last section, it doesn't open up, all the way, well, 3/4 of it opening down like the other sections do. This one kind of, it opens up a little wider on this side of the bag. On this side, if you can see, the zipper stops right here. So you kind of have one way to access your laptop. So in here, this padding is super thick. Of course, the laptop compartment is suspended off the bottom. The tablet compartment that's in here is suspended off the bottom. So this is my 10-inch tablet I got right here in that little case. And then the laptop compartment, it says it can fit a 16-inch laptop. Look, I got my 15-inch laptop right here. We'll slide that thing in. And this is the Dell XPS, pretty common laptop, but I don't know, man. It's just barely fitting in there. For those folks that are carrying a 16-inch laptop, I don't know if you're gonna be able to make it. You would really have to test it out, because this one is just barely under the zippers. So let me slide that in. We'll slide my tablet back in to the tablet sleeve here and zip it up. Now these zippers, they're not like silky smooth zippers. Anytime I dealt with Aqua zippers, they got a little stick to them, and that stick is good because you don't want them to be too easily, accessible. You want your stuff to be sealed up kind of tight. But man, the stitching on this bag is excellent. I look around at the stitches, everything is stitched in really well. Under the shoulder straps, you got bar stitches right here. I mean, Air just takes their time and does, what they do is a simple pack, but they do it so damn well. And I gotta congratulate them. Couple of things I would change. Somewhere in this pack, I would make it a clamshell opening. That would be dope if you could just lay the whole thing out and just get into your stuff. Could you imagine unzipping this and just laying the whole thing out and being able to access all your tech inside? That would be dope. And then just get rid of this. I mean, I got you. I understand it's a little stylish. You're trying to give a little stylish cue to it, but for me, this shiny suit action it's a no-go. And I think that's what kind of steer people away from this bag when they look at it, is this material in the front is just, it's a negative point on a great bag. You know what? If they took this off and just gave me what they used to do back in the day, they just gave you the whole bag with 1680 ballistic nylon, I think a lot more people will be interested in this bag. I thought at 17 liters that this bag would be just too small for tech, but I was pleasantly surprised by how much stuff you can fit in it. Now let's talk about the price on this bag. The price on this bag is $210. It's a little high, just a little high. I think it's still a good buy though. I know this pack is gonna last a long time. You can look at the stitching, you can look at the materials that they use, and you can just tell that this pack is a great pack. I mean, the zippers, the shoulder straps, super comfortable. I mean, it's just built correctly. Just a little bit of aesthetic flaws, but man, this is an awesome pack. I definitely give it my recommendation. Thanks for watching George Define, guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you like this type of content where we talk about backpacks, knives, flashlights, everything that's got to do with everyday carry, subscribe to the channel. Come out with videos like twice a week. And down in the comments, down there in those comments, we're talking about everyday carry, backpacks, flashlights, knives, whatever you carry on a daily basis. Love to talk about it all day long. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.